Yes, the bull is rolling, the incense are burning, and it's time for another edition of Weed on Wrestling. Welcome all you weed heads to another brand new installment of the podcast. Again, Weed on Wrestling. I am, of course, Weed, aka Alan, your host that tries to stay stoned the most. And here at Weed on Wrestling, we get high and discuss the finer points of everything WWE. Today is Tuesday, so of course that means Smackdown Live. So, let's get to it. I'm going to fire up this bowl one more time and jump right in. And today, we got a lot to talk about here. What is it? Tuesday the 14th? Yeah, Tuesday, March 14th, 2017. Not a bad show. Ugh, not a great show. Just a show. And, just another show. Speaking of that, it just started off just like Raw did last night. We kick off the show with more fucking replays from last week. Why? I get that we're still setting up the Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles storyline, and I get that this is important for WrestleMania, but why with the replays? Couldn't we just start off the show having Daniel Bryan on the phone like he was, giving away everything that was going to happen in the show in the first 5 minutes? I don't know. At the end of it, you knew what was going to happen. In comes Styles. He throws a little pity party, calls Daniel Bryan basically a pussy, which I agree with. I don't know. It just wasn't a solid opening segment. This whole Styles-Shane feud, it was a weird show. It's going to go back and forth, and I'm going to talk about it a lot because it had such a heavy influence on the show. But yeah, once we got things rolling, we cut to the commentary team, and holy shit, things are different. WWE may be listening to the universe when we tell them that we need to fire David Otunga. Two things were trending on Twitter simultaneously, and that was Mauro Ranallo, David Otunga, both of them missing from the commentary booth this week. Missing Mauro Ranallo, that one hurt. I missed him. I mean, he's good at what he does. He's a good play-by-play commentator, and that's what we like. Nobody missed David Otunga. He was trending on Twitter for all the wrong reasons. Everybody was like, oh, finally a relief. No Otunga on the mic. That's a good thing. But yeah, I guess Mauro was stuck in the snow, although the rest of the locker room were able to make the trip. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Mainly because we know that the 205 Live guys were at Raw last night. They're going to be on 205 Live tonight. So where's the... I just have a hard time believing that he wasn't there because of the snow. And then David Otunga off filming a movie. Can we just keep him filming that movie forever? Forever and ever and ever. But, I don't know. I guess that being a pervert pays off because we get Tom Phillips on commentary and the shit show that is JBL. But yeah, that's what we were left with the commentary booth. They didn't do that bad. I've always said Tom Phillips is good. I just got to get past my own hatred of him after his transgressions. What transpired on social media, I should say. Maybe just get him out of the social media lounge. Don't have him do these spots every once in a while. He's not bad. I'll give him that. He's not a bad play-by-play commentator. It's just he needs work in the social aspect, and I don't know. But anyway, on with the show. Styles comes down to the ring, cuts a pretty decent promo about everything that he's had to go through since being drafted to Smackdown Live, and why he's got beef. I mean, all of it makes sense because the dude has had to go through jump through a lot of hoops, and he does have a lot of complaints. It was a decent little opening segment that made AJ... AJ made some fine points, calling Daniel Bryan a puppet. It wasn't a complete shit show, so that was a positive. The rest of the show, however, it was. Sorry about the 9 flicks on the lighter to try to get it... Ooh, that was a good one. And then, continuing on, hey, look, we get more of the same matches that we've seen for months now. Oh, shit. As I hit the mic. Yeah, women's action between Natty and Becky Lynch. Hashtag same old shit. We've seen this match before. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a decent match every single time that it comes on. Natty and Becky Lynch in the ring. Their abilities are on par with any other superstar. In the ring. Mic skills, Becky Lynch has it, Natty never will. Charisma, Becky Lynch is getting it, Natty will never have it. But yeah, anyway, decent match. These two together always are. Natty sucks, Lynch carries the match. Nothing worth reporting on. It gets stagnant on the storyline front. Lynch wins, and then kind of an interesting little turn of events. Carmella came down and attacked both of them, which, good for her. Throwing her name into the mix for the women's title chase. I kind of like that. It was good. Is it sad that week in and week out, my favorite segment, the one that I look forward to the most, is whenever The Miz is on screen? Miz TV continues to be one of the most sought-after segments there is. He may, in fact, be one of the best heels since Ric Flair. That's a tough statement to say, but I'm going to say it again. Miz may be one of the best heels all around. Overall, one of the best heels that there is. Because you can't see Miz as a face. And he knows that. So why not stay heel? It was the same as with Ric Flair. Flair couldn't be a face. Keep him heel. But yeah, Mariz sucked so much on the mic. It was horrible. It killed any momentum in that segment. She had some good points. I mean, I liked it. But she's so horrible on the mic that it wasn't good. Yeah, Bella and Cena came down. We all know that they're fake. And, yeah, there was no new knowledge here. And then once Cena and Bella did come down, Cena didn't even get on the mic. He didn't even say a word. Bella on the mic, kill me now. And then it kind of got worse. Daniel Bryan comes down, cuts a promo about wanting to punch Miz in the face, but since he can't, he makes a match at WrestleMania that we all knew was going to happen. Miz and Maryse versus Cena and Bella. Woohoo! Yay. Am I supposed to get behind this daytime drama of bullshit? Fuck off. And then right after that, we had another women's segment. So women's segment followed by mixed match, followed by women's segment. See a pattern here? If you're a women's superstar, you want to be on Smackdown Live. That's where you're getting all the limelight. But yeah, it was Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James. Now this was a new match, and I watched this one. It was good. Mickie James and Alexa Bliss put on a decent match. Not a great match, but a decent match. It was better than the other one simply for the fact that I haven't seen this one 800 times before, or what feels like 800 times before. This is something new, and I like it. Mickie James won. She pinned the champ clean. I'm not sure how I feel about this. It makes Mickie James look strong going into WrestleMania. Kind of makes your champ look weak. I don't know. I could get behind it, but at the same time, Alexa Bliss has never looked strong as champ. Ever. Ooh. Yeah, but again, at least it wasn't the same old shit that I've always seen before. Now, on a completely other, I'm going to go on 3 different tangents here. Sidebars, if you will. It was nice to see that Bitch still gets a crowd reaction and a crowd pop in 2017. I like that. And can we stop with the 9 different camera angles in like 0.3 seconds? That's just a thought. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there in the atmosphere. But 9 different angles in less than a second on one person standing in the same spot in the ring. Something's got to go with that. Because that's just, I don't know. Too many cut cameras. I feel like I'm in a video game. I don't know how I feel about that. My third little tangent that I'm going to go on is, why wouldn't Carmella attack Alexa Bliss or Mickie James either. I mean, she came down and attacked Becky Lynch and Natty for no reason, just to kind of throw her name out there like, hey, I'm still here, but yet she doesn't come down and attack the champion or the person that just pinned the champion. I mean, the potential was there for good storytelling. It just lacked the follow-through. If you're going to do one, you got to do the other. Why attack two other competitors? Why not attack the champion or the one that just beat the champion? Storyline could have helped a little bit there. And then we continue down the path, and holy shit, AJ Styles attacked Shane O'Mac and beat the dog shit out of him. Put him head first into a car, went back and kicked him in the head. It was a good little segment there. You know, it was good to see a true ass beating backstage that didn't involve potential murder with like a forklift or anything like that. Not pointing fingers there, Baron Corbin, Dean Ambrose, but we've been down that path before. And we know how this is going to turn out. It's Styles Cena at WrestleMania. And I told you I was going to hit on it back and forth, but I'm trying to make it clear that I've been calling this shit for weeks now. Even months now. I've been calling it probably since last WrestleMania. But yeah, it didn't... That segment served a purpose of getting the point across that Styles will do whatever it takes to further his name in the business, and I like that. I like Styles' passion. But at the same time, if they do have the match, and I enjoyed this segment, don't get me wrong, I'm going to enjoy the match at Mania. All I want to know is, what is Styles' reward if he beats Shane? What's Styles' motivation behind this? Shane was in favor of him, if you look back. If Styles should be pissed at anyone, he should be venting his frustrations out on Daniel Bryan. But he can't, and I get that. I mean, Bryant set the match with Orton. He thought that it should have been Harper that made the move up. It makes more sense to have Styles versus D-Bry, but at the same time I understand, because Daniel's a waste of roster, a filler without a purpose. So yeah, it's Styles versus Shane. How about that? I called it. Woohoo! And it felt just like Raw tonight. SmackDown felt so similar to the past Raw. It replays and commercial breaks outnumber the minutes of actual in-ring performance time. And it's just getting fucking ridiculous. Holy shit. So many commercial breaks, so many previews and ads for WrestleMania. So many replays of what just happened either in the show or last week or 2 weeks ago or within the past month. Yeah, and then we come back from commercial break and we're supposed to believe that Daniel Bryan has the power to fire AJ Styles? Yeah, right. Right after that, literally 28 seconds of actual footage on screen is what we got, and then another fucking commercial break. It went commercial break, come back from commercial, have Daniel Bryan fake fire AJ Styles, 28 seconds of on-screen footage, and then we get a fucking commercial break. Jesus. Then we just come back from break and show replays of what just happened within the last 20 minutes. What just happened? Fucking replays. Oh my god. Right in the middle of that, I guess we get another match between Mojo Rawley and Dolph Ziggler. You can't even call it a match. I had to prepare myself for the shitfest that I was about to watch. And that's sad. The only male singles competition match of the night ended in a fucking count out. How much horse shit can you shove down our fucking gullets? At least it was a short match, though. I mean, Mojo Rawley wins by a Dolph Ziggler countout. Dolph continues to plunge into his obscurity. And then right after that, another replay of Styles kicking the shit out of Shane. It makes 4 replays of it in 20